Friend, welcome. In this video, let's talk about animation in SwiftUI. We'll use our 24 game for iOS as our example. Okay, so let's see where we are here. 24 SwiftUI. Yes. So open. Okay, where is our project file? 24. Dot. Okay, this is our project file. Let's run it. Okay, cool. So when we click the next, right, the next hand pops up suddenly, right? That's not good. That's not good user experience. So let's try to add our animation using opacity. Okay, so it will like appear. It will appear slowly. Okay, so animation to animation the view, we need to change something. Animation is about animating the changes. Okay, so we'll change the opacity. So that define a local state for the opacity. Okay, before that, let's put an opacity here to see to give us a feel of the opacity. Okay, for example, opacity here is double, right? Is the data type is double. What about like 0.3? Run it. You see the opacity, right? Is low. What if like 1? Yeah. And what is 1? Full opacity, right? No transparency here. Okay, cool. So it means we can animate this, right? 0 to 1, for example. So normally we don't keep state permanent, right? Persistent state in our view, but for this kind of thing, right, it's local for the view. It's not like the game state. So we can use a state here. Opacity, the data type is double, right? Let's set it to 0. And so here we'll use the opacity here. Oh, it cannot be 0. If we set that, then we cannot see it, right? Run it. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, we shouldn't include our button inside that one, right? So we should better to exclude the button from that thing. But I think it's okay. Yeah, after we make it work, we can opacity here. So run it. We'll make the animation about this guy. Okay, it's easy. So when button is pressed, we can use with animation. Here is the code, right? We'll set opacity to 1, but before the animation, right, starts, we set it to 0, like that. Then during the period, maybe like by default it may be like 0.3 second or something like that. Then the platform, iOS platform, will change the opacity to 1. Let's see. Let's run it. Now click next. Yeah, you see? There's an animation, right? And we can control its curve. there are different curves like linear and is in, is out, right? Something like that. We can use this one, and we can set the duration here. Say 3 seconds. Let's give a try. Run it. Click next. Yeah, you see the 3 seconds, right? And the button, it also disappeared and reappears here. So I think it's okay. But if we want to limit the opacity to only the cards, we can put this guy like here and here, right? Or we can group that. Let's give this a try. So now the button is excluded, right? Yeah. Is this one better? Okay, so maybe we can put a group here, like group, to group our cards here. Then we can put the opacity here, highlight it for auto format, Control I. Yeah, now let's see if it works. So there are different ways to do that. Next. Yes. Okay, 3 seconds. We don't need so much time. And click that. Okay, so now let's put a reasonable time here, like 0.75. Run it. Is that okay? Yeah, this is good enough, right? We get the visual feedback from the animation. Okay, cool. So that's an example of animation. So we use this explicit animation to change the opacity from 0 to 1 during this time period. Okay, so here, yeah, this is the animation, right? Well, animation applies for the 4 cards here grouped in using this one, H stack. Okay, we are happy with that, so let's make a commit. Animated 4 cards when next button is pressed. Okay, that's the push. So here is our GitHub repository for this project, 24 SwiftUI-iOS. And thank you for watching. See you next time.